Hello Greebos and welcome back to downloadable content. Now a lot has happened since I saw you last. My entire computer exploded. Literally it died. I don't know what happened to it, so it forced me to get a new one, which is what it is. It happens. It comes with the territory. But before we begin and get to the tagline, I gotta say something because it's a doozy. I don't usually get political, but I feel like it's my place to do so. Okay, don't click off the video. Trust me, it's worth it. A lot of you don't know how to speak and write, and it's really getting on my nerves, so I'm going to give you just a quick educational video. The two words that keep popping up that's pissing me off is does and since, and hear me out. The first one is does. This is how you spell does, okay? Now, this is how some of you idiots are writing does. That is a dose, like you're going to take a dose of medicine. Stop writing that. It's infuriating. The other one is crazy, but the word is since. This is how you write and say the word since. What you are saying is sense, like Spider-Man sense, or like you see dead people sense. Stop saying it and stop writing like that. I'm helping you out. Okay, all right. Whew. Anyway, let's get to the tagline because it must be Monday because it's Mod Showcase Monday! And since my PC died, I literally had to go back through my old videos and find mods, which is crazy. So it inspired me to show you these mods. So without further ado, here are all the spell mods you're ever going to need. Now, before we dive in and get into all of these amazing spell mods, I mean, like, look at this. This is going to be a crazy video. Before we do that, I want to hear from you. I want to make sure you guys are learning something and doing your homework. So leave me a fun science fact comment down below. Seriously, do it right now. Leave your comment. Pause the video, leave a comment. I'm waiting. Our first mod to kick us off is a word I'm going to mispronounce, probably to piss you off, but it's Conquerors Haki by Lucas. And last time I showed this one, it pissed a lot of people off because apparently you're supposed to say it as hockey, and I'm not, who plays hockey, man? It's a Haki, okay? I don't care, whatever. Fight me. But this mod has been, well, kind of like recreated, and it looks really cool. So it actually comes with two versions of this mod. Is you have Haki Lightning, and then you also have the Supreme Haki. Oh yeah, the Supreme Haki. That sounds stupid. I'm not saying Supreme Haki. I'm saying Supreme Haki. Anyway, here's what it does. That guy doesn't have a stomach ache. He's just in. He knows is my power, but there's also the lightning one, which is really just like a rebranded lightning punch where, you know, just, oh, oops, I'm supposed to, there you go. Like, it's just normal lightning. I don't know why it's even a part of this one, so ignore it. It's just normal lightning. The one I really am, are you dead? What I'm excited to show you is how this is now created. So when you use the Supreme, you go like this, and it makes everyone around you just like fall down. Like he doesn't even want to fight me. And you know, so if they're doing anything, you just be like, okay, dude, thanks for that, robbing you blind. And then, so let's say this guy was really mad at me. Be really mad at me. Shh, dude, your nose is on backwards. So, dude, come on. It was a good nose. Okay, good. So now he's mad at me. I'm going to make him upset. And then you can now turn this one into a fist like so. The energy is really cool. And then super punch him. I love using it. It just makes me feel really cool. And it looks really awesome. So you got to give it up for that one. I don't know what's going on with the lightning version of it. It's just basically lightning, so I don't know why that's a thing. But for the effects alone, it looks really cool. Moving on, we have the Wind spell by Ryan Smith. The wind itself is pretty self-explanatory. You can charge up 2 balls of wind, and you can throw little wind discs out. You're supposed to be able to use gesture versions of this one that I can never master. You're supposed to be able to pull and push things to, you know, force it down. Now, there you go. It just really takes a lot to push. So you gotta really put some effort into pushing, but you can push enemies, and if you want, you can combine these two to cast out like a little vortex, and you can move said vortex. And if you jump in it, you could fly with it. And then if you charge it and push it down, you get a little wind ball as well. So, and you kind of control where you're going. So it's like a mixture of like gravity and flight and hover, but it's very useful. And let's not forget that also you can whip discs at people like that. It can do a lot of damage, so be very careful. In fact, you might even be able to get like a dismember out of it. Oh no, he's just dead. Let's try out the pushing. Push. Oh, come on. Push. There you go. Pretend like you're using the fire punch. And then let's capture him in here. Good. I will fly above him and just let him have it. So if you want to be the Avatar or you're just really into wind, well, I think this is the spell for you. Right, nerd? Moving on, we have the Explosion spell by Jenix. This one, well, you're pretty much going to feel like Bakugo using it. You can jump, you can explode things like that. Look at this. Let me explode myself all the way into the air. So I can move around with this one, which is cool. And of course, if you want to use it in combat, I'm pretty sure this is self-explanatory, but since you asked, I'll do it. Let's put a nerd right here, get up close and personal, and then explode! Okay, I know it looks like he's on fire, but okay, he's definitely on fire. There's nothing we can do about it. Now, also in here, there's the explosion spell where you can change like the scale of everything. So like if we make this an insane 10 out of 10 and just go, I feel like that doesn't look any bigger. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh, wait, you have to turn off explosion auto scale. Okay, hang on. And yep, okay, that worked. There's the player explosive force. So if we crank that up to 100, what happens? Oh my. Don't mess with this one. This one, oh no. And straight down. Oh god. Dismember radius. We need to crank that up. So now, when we hit just some poor defenseless nerd like this one, they should dismember. Oh my god. I'll try it on him instead. Jesus. Okay, so yeah. This is the mod to use if you want to be a straight up villain. Now, before I begin to show you, well, a lot of the next spells, they're all in a theme. So if you have a Dragon Ball fetish, you're gonna really like this one. But first, let's head to one of its maps. The first one to take a look at is called Ki Blast by Jenix. Now, there is a lot this Ki Blast can do. So, in its normal form, it looks like this. You cast a Ki Blast and it goes boom. But if I customize it, like I did in this right hand, I cast it, this one will actually explode. It doesn't that looks pretty cool, right? But what happens if you grab it? You can make it a little bit larger. So that one doesn't explode. If I grab this one and make this one a little bit larger, the explosive blast will be even bigger as well. You can change a lot. Everything from speed to hand pose, it's all in here for you to mess around with. I'm also going to turn on trails as well. And of course, dismemberment. Now, when we go and cast this one, the color looks different. I have a trail while casting. And when I shoot it, we should have a beam as well. And when it blows up, look at that. Boom. And that looks different than this one, normal. So this one also, you can increase the size of it, increase the size of this one. So if you want to be your favorite villain or a favorite hero, you can. And the thing is, this mod also has profiles. And what those profiles do is you can save various things and give them to other players. So if I was to go here, I can open my different profiles. So if someone took the time to, well, I don't know, make a laser sword on their hand, well, you can upload that profile and everyone can download it. Because don't forget, this can do so much. You could even merge them like so. And if you really wanted to, you can either save Platinamic or destroy it. I just love all these Ki Blasts. It looks so fun. Right, dude? On your knees. Yeah, whatever. So now, no matter who stands in your way, you have literally everything you need. Blow him up, turn this into a sword, he's dead. And as for you, well, you should probably get one of these. Up next, we have Supernova by Jenix. You will find it all the way up here as Supernova. It might be in a different spot for you, but this one works exactly like you imagine it will work. So you're Frieza, you went to Planet Vegeta or Planet Namek, wherever you are, I don't care what you do, but you cast it like this, it goes over your finger. You can make it kind of small and still cast it, or of course, you can make this one absolutely massive. So if I just keep doing it, and then we just toss it into Planet Namek, and then in 5 minutes, Planet Namek will blow up. And by 5 minutes, I mean 110 episodes. But what's cool is this thing is actually interactable. So if you wanted to role play as a cool guy, you can actually touch this one and smack it away and maybe do something else to be like, stop trying to destroy my world. Yeah, how cool was that, man? If your computer can't handle the explosion, you can turn on anti-lag mode, so when it blows up, your whole system doesn't destroy it as well. And if you want to, you can change the various colors. So if I wanted it to be more, well, not that one, more, have green inside of it. Look at that, I made it a giant Ki Blast. Or if I just turn the red down, just make it green. So if I want to be Broly, I could. But it's all here, man. just be careful using it because whew, not only will Planet Namek be destroyed, but your entire rig as well. Up next, we have Destructo discs by Jenix. I love the Destructo disc. Now, to cast it, you just hold it and then you just whip it out like so, and you can do it in various different like angles. But this thing, you know, summon it. It looks so cool, and it does exactly what you want it to. Just keep in mind, it's all based on where you release this one. So throwing it in almost like a claw motion will help you be more accurate. You'll get the hang of it, trust me. And when you do, well, it looks like this. And don't forget that there is a lot of other things to change in here. So if you want to, you know, make it your own, you can. So let's say we want to take the green out and put the blue in. Let's turn down the transparency. You can turn up the intensity if you want. The damage, we can really increase it. And we can make this one kind of like slower moving as well. But now we could do it. We can beat Frieza and finally attack Goku. And when you cast this one in like slow motion, it looks sick. So this is hyper focus. Amazing. Absolutely 10 out of 10 mod. Customize it to your liking. Be Krillin, be the Dark Lord, Frieza, just whatever you do, just don't hit yourself with it. Moving on, we have Death Beam by Jenix. Now you're probably wondering how I just created the famous scene that sent everything over the edge and murdered our friend Piccolo. Well, that's because Jenix has given us Death Beam. And once again, be the Dark Lord Frieza. You can shoot normal death beams, but if you also hold down the spell/alt use button, after you fire them, it can explode. And this one looks very, very cinematic. And Jenix did a great job with performance. And it looks sick, even when you spam them. Look at that. So if we jump down, and we already murdered the first Piccolo, so we can get the next one. But I want to go in here and change a few things. We have to find Death Beam in here. I think it's in alphabetical order, right? Death Beam, we can actually change let's reset this one so they don't die immediately, and you can just hit him with one of these. Oh, I broke his knee right away. Oh, my bad. Man, you guys are dying almost instantly. Well, it doesn't matter. So now we wait, get rid of him. Sorcerer, you're not on his team. What is happening right now? I'm sorry, horse. Just is what it is. You're not supposed to use Fireball. You're supposed to use this. All right, hang on. We have to see why the Sorcerer is being a nerd. I don't see it in here, so I don't know. Maybe the Sorcerer chooses not to do it based on their tier, but they used to be able to use Death Beam, and right now he's not, which just kind of is what it is, unfortunately for him. We're going to dodge that at the last second and then hit him with Doom. And to round things off, we have Meteor Fall by Jenix. Be careful of using this one, especially if you choose to have unlimited mana on, because, oh my goodness, this is going to be intense. So if we fly up here, you want to cast it very far away from you, because this will hurt your computer infinitely worse than the Supernova one. So you cast it like a fireball and have it go all the way over there. It's going to hit Lord Frieza's ship. Just give it a second, you know, depth of field and all that. And it is, did it hit? There we go, it hit. So now you look to the sky, you wait for, oh, it hit the skybox because of Namek. Well, we have to go somewhere else. Here's West City. It looks very PlayStation 2 from what I remember. Now, let's cast that one all the way over there. I fear that this one is going to have the same skybox issue, and if it does, we'll return home. Hey, look, it worked. So that's pretty cool, but how cool is it if we were to go into Omega slow motion and do it? Great question. So let's go ahead, cast this bad boy all the way over there. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now, and we're waiting. We're going to go into hyper focus, and we're just going to kind of just wait. We'll see it. It's going to come. It'll be here. Oh, there it is. It hit the skybox again. Damn it. All right, we'll do it in the player home because I guess why not? Fly all the way over here. Get ready to cast this one. We're going to bomb it all the way over there at the player home because I do not want to be hit by this meteor. I want to see it in slow motion, but I don't want to be hit by it. So that's good. Wait. Here it comes. Now, hyper focus. Do you think we can stop it? Are we going to be that much of a hero? No, it is moving so quick. It looks cool. It does look cool. We're not stopping that. It's hitting. Oh, okay, next mod. Up next, we have Merges Spells Up by Neeshka, and I'm showing you this mod in good faith. Since well, its creation up until now, Neeshka has actually let us know that They are moving on from modding and modding Blade and Sorcery, so I will link the Discord, but if you do decide to download this mod, leave Neeshka alone. Don't ask questions about this. Don't ask if it's coming to Nomad. Leave Neeshka alone. They don't want to make mods. Do not force them, but the Discord server is still up, and that's the only place you can get it, so I hope this is okay with Neeshka that I'm doing this. Anyway, so you go in here, and you have two different merges. There is Lightning Merge Up and Molten Beam. And if you are so inclined, you can actually go into the files themselves and change the overall distance. But right now, it's this. It's one-handed Merge Blast. Looks very cool. That's the Lightning one, and this is the Molten Beam one. You can shoot it with one hand. You used to be able to actually merge them and do a merge up. Oh my god, can you actually... Wait, did you actually add it? No, you didn't. It's just, okay, it's doing a thing, but not really. So there's a merge, it just doesn't work. But when you are fighting an enemy, oh my goodness, is this one cool. I like to go up to them really close like this, and then be like, just like Deborah, you know, and just go, later, nerd! Shoot them up against the wall, and you can kind of hold them there. So this is still kind of like in the same family, like Dragon Ball, or, you know, Super Lightning, like Star Wars. But it is very excellent. And the Molten Beam one, well, pretty much does the same thing. It just shoots this. So you can just start burning people, whatever you want to do. This man is on fire. And you can just do little short blasts, too, of both of them, which, you know, combine it. The reason why I'm able to shoot short blasts like this one is because I have instant cast, which is a cheat on, obviously this is a mod showcase. So normally these would have way higher recharge times, but look how cool this looks. This is honestly one of my favorite mods. Moving on, we have Jojo's Time Stop by Grimmajow. Go into your spell wheel and find the time stop itself, and if you are familiar with Jojo, well, it will play the sounds and do all that fun stuff. But you can turn it off if you don't want to. So if we say, hey dude, we stop time, look at all those cool effects. It's in black and white, and then we can just go, and then restore time. Amazing. But let's say we're not a fan of that. Let's turn off all that stuff. All you have to do is remove enable effects, character's voice, whatever. We'll just ticking sound disabled. Infinite time stop, yes. And oh, you're right, dude. Time stop. So he just fired an arrow at us. As you can see, the time has been stopped. It's cool. You can interact with stuff that has been stopped in time, so we can kind of resend it to him. And now, when it restores time, this man will be... Oh, wow, it missed him. Stop time! Oh, just in the nick of time. Do you get it? I said time. Okay, whatever. It's a bad joke. I think Key Blast might still work, though. Hiya! Good. So this Key Blast is just frozen in time, and then when we restore time, this Key Blast will hit this man and ruin his whole career. Right, Key Blast? Moving on, we have Orbitals by Jenix. Now, this is a very interesting one because it can technically work with almost all spells that have like a traditional cast. So this is Orbitals. You feel like it does nothing, right? Well, check this out. If I merge it with fire, we will have a floating orbital just kind of chilling next to me. How sick is that one? And if there's an enemy nearby, it will auto-cast. Speaking of which, let's put a nerd right there, and he's going to get... Oh, wow, what happened to him? Why are you... Did you get hit with something? Time stop? No, you're just sad. Okay, I don't know what's going on here either, but we're going to have to restart it. So we'll have another fire one there, and we'll take a basic lightning and put that there. So now look at me. I have... one here, but we need to merge it in the other hand, otherwise we're replacing it. So we put orbital in our left hand and fire in the right hand, and then now we are a perfect wizard. And don't forget, while that's casting, you could cast other things as well. So I can be like boom boom and gravity while this thing goes off. So let me get some enemies here, and you guys can really enjoy this one. Put 1, 2, 3. There you go. You see this one? Fireball. Lightning. Fireball, lightning. Yeah, yeah. You become unstoppable. And remember, I'm still casting, so I have access to all my other spells still. And yes, I hear the screams too. Don't worry, you can just merge them together and remove anything that's attached to you. Are you still alive? Let's be crazy with this one. Let's mix orbital with the lightning merge up. I don't remember if this worked, but we're going to try it. And... that one doesn't work because it doesn't have a traditional cast. But I'm thinking Key blasts might work. And it does. Oh no, it's just invisible. So if I put like a couple of nerds right there. Oh no, it's casting it, but you can't see it. Jeez. Unfortunately, Orbitals is not compatible with the NPCs. I already asked Jenix if it's possible for it to happen, and he said no. Up next, we have Snap by Jenix. Snap is a very, very cool spell mod that's extremely complex. Not only do you snap your fingers and it makes the sound, and your hand does the snapping, so you can be like, yeah, yeah, and keep up with the beat, but you can do so much to it. If I go into the mod section of my book and find Snap and go to right hand, we can say what we want it to target. So right hand right now should be targeting enemies. And the action, we're going to change it from kill to smite because it looks cool. So we have this nerd right here and then smited. Keep getting smited until you die. Well, I guess he already died. So you'll notice that he's not alive because, you know, he's dead. So he only targets alive things. That's why in the book, you could be like, you want to know what? Target dead creatures. Why not? Make them completely suffer. Let's do both hands. So my left hand, I want that one to actually crush the enemies. So, okay, hear me out. So we're going to put this nerd right here, and we're going to get Snap. I got to find it. Snap. Oh, there it is. So this right-hand one will make him levitate. So right now he's levitating, so he has no gravity. It's completely screwed for him. So if you did want to make even further Dragon Ball battles... Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so you see how he's levitating away? I can do crush, and this will go. Now, you're probably thinking that just forced him into the ground and I turned off levitation. No, I literally crushed him. So there's constant force being applied to him, so I can't pick up his body. Do you see this one? It's because he's being crushed. Let me show you a better example on an NPC that is just chilling right here. So he's chilling right here, crush, right to the ground. So it's just like the force is keeping him there. And, you know, if you crush again, it's not going to do it. You have to go in here and select, I believe it says stop, crush, or levitate.
You're not supposed to be here.
Okay, shut up. Then we have clone. You could literally make... Oh, I'm sorry. That's not clone. I meant to clone you. Let's focus on one of the next ones, which is cloning them. So if we go to Snap, I believe it's set to my left hand. We can clone him. See? It's you, but way cooler. Cloned again. Now your triplets cloned again. There's 4 of you. You're very expendable, which is great because this next thing I'm going to do, rather than clone, is polymorph. Polymorph will turn, I guess, whatever you want into whatever you want. So if you have a lot of items installed, well, this can happen. Polymorph. So this guy just became a nail. He's forever a nail. So if you like to collect things like in the player home, just know that you can turn people's souls into other things. Isn't that right? Target? He's either a rug or a target. You became a stick. That's excellent. I collect these, just so you know. Oh, that's amazing. He turned into the best weapon in the game. You can neck snap. Right there, instant death. And my ultimate favorite, which is explode. But do this one. Go to explode. Scroll all the way down here, which is... I gotta find where it is. Wait, I don't see it. Did I have a secret version of the mod? Well, anyway, let's see if it works. If not, I'll yell at Jenix about this one. But explode will explode them. So... Okay, yeah, we have to yell at Jenix right now because... You're supposed to be able to explode them, and then they disintegrate on exploding, which isn't happening, Jenix, which I'm disappointed. Why isn't it happening? Then we also have the player action. So in my right hand, I'm going to have snap on, and let's get an enemy. And we're going to put the enemy all the way over here. Now, this is going to be hilarious because, dude, wake up. You're ugly as hell. Good. So I have this one called Switch with Enemy. So, let's just say I'm a villain and I can go right here. Oh no, help, I'm falling, I'm going to hit the ground. Switch with him, and... Yeah. Oh no, I switched with a random cut-in-half body. Okay, change places. There we go. Haha. And just messing with him. Alright, well let's... What I wanted to do was completely fly up here. I don't know why I got him. Okay, now, change places. There we go. I don't... know where he went. Change places, damn it. Did I get you? And we got him. Yeah, so Snap has a lot of features. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it because you can just do so much with it. From troll NPCs, light them on fire, blow them up, and let's annoy Jenix to add that other feature back in. Up next is a spell mod we've been using the entire time, but we're just going to quickly highlight it. It's the NPC spawner spell by Talion, and basically it is this guy right here. You can cast a white version, which is neutral, the red version, which is them being angry, and then you have a blue version, which would make them on your team. I don't know what the hell is happening here, but we are going to go ahead and fix that. So now I've made an ally and an enemy. They can fight each other, they can do whatever they want, and if you go into the spawn book and go into NPC spawner, you can spawn anything in your creature catalog, as long as the modder includes it. So let's say someone adds skeletons, someone adds orcs. You can always choose what you want. So you can have a battle wherever and whenever, which is extremely cool. Right, nerd? Moving on, we have Laser Eyes by Skele. Now, what I'm going to do for you guys so you don't die immediately when I'm showcasing this one is I'm going to put this one to white, which I would recommend you do that as well. Laser power is set to dismember. You could do both or just have, you know, burning or dismember. But let's say you leave it as burning. Let's go ahead and find Laser Eyes, which is laser beams, which is interesting. And then let's spawn a nerd. And get ready. You're going to hold it down like this, and that will shoot the white one. See, I chose white so you guys don't get immediately obliterated, but we can hit him, and he can burn. Yeah, that's what you get for being a nerd. This one is also one of my absolute favorite mods, because look at this. No other mod lets you do this one. I am powerful. But of course, you know what we have to do. Switch it to Dismemberment. Everyone wants to be Homelander. And now, yeah, you can! Look at him. He thinks he's safe. No, just in case he was faking death. Anyone faking death? You? And I'm using the wings mod too, so I can just fly around just shooting all day. It's sick. I think you guys should... Hey, get out of my way, tree. What are you kidding? You guys are really going to like this one. It's one of the ultimate spell mods. Moving on, we have the Flamethrower spell by Jenix. Now, this one's pretty straightforward, but it's a Flamethrower spell. So just like the staff version of it, you can cast like this and shoot a flame with a cool hand pose, might I add. So let's add this dork right here. Why do you look like that again? This dork... No. Why is everyone... Okay, hang on a second. So we've reached the point of the mod showcase where I've been playing it for too long that the game is slowly dying, which that's just Blade and Sorcery for you. Can you burn? Are you burning? He's burning. It's okay. This is working. There's also a merge variant of it, so it's really just the same thing, just bigger. So Flamethrower spell, merge it, and then where's that guy hiding? You really want to be hit by this? No one wants to be hit by this. It's way too powerful. And if you want to, you can change the player force. So this one, we can turn it way up and go, jump and fly. Yeah, another mod that is behaving. So that's cool, right? You could fly in like 1,000 different ways now in Blade Sorcery. Pick your favorite. Up next, we have the Ice Spell by Davey3684. Once you've acquired all the skills, well, you can go ahead and shoot a bunch of icicles at. I usually disable the one that shoots multiple ones, though, because I just like having one. But you can interact with these now. So if we have this dude, don't be naked again. Why is everyone naked? I'm going to have a lot of questions here. In fact, maybe we leave the player home. So right now, if this dude gets hit by icicles, he should start to freeze. Right, dude? You should actually be frozen from that one. It's kind of embarrassing that you're not frozen. Be frozen. We have a lot of other mods. Oh my god, we have a lot of other mods on right now. This is so crazy. We're going to mix gravity and ice, and we're going to get this. Yeah. Right? Now let's mix it with everyone's favorite, fire, right here. Don't look away because this is going to hurt. It's the original Kamehameha. Ooh, look at that. Okay, I don't know what I'm looking at either. But have fun with this one. Merge it with lightning as well. Merge it with the next mod I'm going to show you. And get ready to just have a good time. You just do a whole dungeon run with just an icicle as well. But now I say let's move on to the next mod because this one is one of my absolute, no, I don't think so, favorites. It's Earthbending, also by Davey3684. Make sure you cast this one in both hands because this one is so cool. You hold down the trigger and you pull up from the ground to summon a rock. Make sure you've unlocked all the skills for this one. You can do that in one of two ways. Getting the crystal, merging it, and then going into the obelisk to unlock it, or just go to the spawn book in your cheat menu and select unlock all skills. But there's so much more than just these type of rocks. Stupid inventory, I hate you so much. It's also gesture based, so if I do the trigger and grip and push, or I do pull up from the bottom, there's a lot you can do. We can cast rocks from there. We could pull up a stone little wall, which is also very cool, and push it into people. I don't have my full body tracking on right now, but it's also compatible with full body tracking. So if I wanted, I can, whoa, I can kick these rocks. So yeah, come on. Yeah, there you go. This guy's bothering me, so let's just do one of these ones. I'm sorry, but I'm tired of looking at your mangled body. No, it made it worse. Let's use it in combat because why not? First thing we do is pull up a rock from the ground and punch it into him, his stretchy head. Oh man, when you use too many mods and you play Blade Sorcery for this long of a session, weird stuff happens. But now it's time to call, thunderous boulders from heaven. Are you okay? Trip him. Oh no, what happened to his head? Oh, that reminds me, there's imbue effects. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a nice little bladed weapon. Are you kidding me? That's my one good arm. This will do nicely. Imbue this one. Look at those cool effects. And now we stab him right there. Yep. He's being turned into stone slowly. He's got the stone man disease. But yeah, you can make your own statues. Are you also kidding me? Fine. You won't be making your own statues. You'll be making a gravesite. This also has merges, so if we merge this one with gravity, we can open up a portal and just really screw this guy over. Here it comes, buddy. Oof. The fire one looks weird because I don't think the texture's ever finished with this one. You got this weird floating square, but... yeah, what are you doing, man? This is the weirdest showcase in a very long time. And remember, I said you can merge it with ice before, so why not do that one? Don't come any closer, you'll be frozen! I don't know why that's not a normal ability of ice, but you can totally freeze them. Moving on, we have Black Flash by JeffTheInneffable. Was also going to show this one with Divergent Fist, but they seem to do the exact same thing right now, so I'm going to ignore the Divergent Fist version and show you the Black Flash version. I just realized these guys are being really weird on the beach. So we're gonna have to go somewhere else. I guess let's go to Citadel. Nut Punch. I'm gonna go with my spell wheel, select Black Flash, and now we gotta find the nerd. So you just hold it down. It looks like a Chidori at first. I think half the effects are missing, but you could do this now. Make it a fist, and if you like particle effects, you're gonna love this. What the hell? No. Wait, is it Black Flash or Divergent Fist that looks cool? Okay, forget everything I just said. I meant to say Divergent Fist. I'm confusing myself right now, but that one's the Black Flash and this one's the Divergent Fist. I think the Black Flash one is if you just want to just give him a nice little punch like so and just have that shoot out of him, versus the Divergent Fist one does a weaker punch. I'm confused. I feel like this person made the exact same mod and I have no idea what's happening, but it looks cool. Oh my god, what, did you see that? Oh, alright, anyway, let's move on. Up next is Wolverine Claws by MrInsane. And you're probably thinking, well, this isn't a spell, and trust me, it's a spell, don't be stupid. You have to get the Weapon X ability crystal, put it in the obelisk, or select unlock all skills in your cheat, but you'll have Wolverine Claws spell, which I love because it makes it not a weapon that you have to bring with you. You just hold down the trigger and grip, and there you go. Look at that. They go away right away. These are very sharp, very fun to play with, and let me show you. This guy's going to come after me first. We're going to go ahead and just slash him. Done. They all have spaghetti necks right now. Not my fault. Oh. And this works so well with other mods, especially my X-Ray Kill Cam mod. Duh. Make sure you guys get that one. But now you can be your favorite X-Man, X-Woman, whatever Wolverine is. Doesn't actually matter. These guys are being so weird right now. But, okay, cool. Now that you know this exists, you know it's a spell, go get it. It's been a while since anyone has talked about this one, but this is honestly one of the best mods around. Our penultimate mod to take a look at today is called Telekinesis Remastered by SixStarrs. Now, you know how with normal telekinesis you have to grab them, then use the trigger or the grip button to move them around? Well, that's not really immersive, and Blade Sorcery is all about being immersive. So what this means is when you use telekinesis on something, you physically move your hand forward or backwards, and that will control things. Let me show you. You see this pot right here? Grab, and I'm going to pull it towards me physically and push it. You see that? Ow! It moves very quickly, so just keep that in mind when you're doing it. But, yeah. It's very, very powerful. Like, oh my god. I just mushed this man. Okay, I just stuck him in the wall. But yeah, so let's keep this in mind when you're using it. A very powerful thing. It's immersive. It's supposed to be. Dear Lord. That was an accident. But here we go. I got the hang of moving things right now. Right, Mr. Barrel? Oh, shit. We have taken a look at so many spell mods today, and this last one will make you okay, it's called Invisibility by Jenix, and it's pretty straightforward. You go here, and there's Invisibility, and you select it, and you disappear. Like, I'm gone. I'm moving, but you can't see me, and I can reappear by pressing the trigger. So, let's put this one in my left hand, and let's go ahead and get ourselves like a nice little dagger. This one here. This guy is just... And now, let's go ahead and start this wave. So, this is really cool because it's just, you know, this. But the enemies will lose track of you. Like, oh my god, I can't even take these guys seriously. Lose track of me, I disappear. He's like, okay, no problem. He's still looking at me like this is like Skyrim. He knows that there's a weapon here, which is funny. But if you lose sight of them, well, he's done. They'll lose track of you after, I think, a few seconds. But you can go ahead and do all this craziness yourself. And then I could reappear. What's up, nerds? Punch, disappear. And you can do some really comical stuff. Like, you can grab this. You have a floating jug. This too, floating pot. Yeah. Hey, dude, you got a phone call.
You lack.
I don't know what he was going to say, but we can make ourselves not invisible. Uninvisible. Uninvisibility spell. Doesn't matter. Just get ready to disappear. Okay, roll the outro. Well, my friends, that is it for this week's Mod Showcase Monday. I hope you had a ton of fun, and if you did, why not subscribe? It's literally free to do so. Hit the big subscribe button, hit the like button, and of course, leave me your educational comment down below. What did you learn? And also, do you know that fun fact? I want to read all those fun facts. But other than that, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. I'm Drifter from Downloadable Content, and I will see you next time.